welcome to part 2 with talking with Nuray about her vacation. Mashallah, she has a lot of experience. We'll continue right now. So you were saying Albania, I think?
Yeah, we were staying in Albania, so I felt like I went back to the history, like the people were riding on donkeys, and even in front of the shops there were places you could tie the donkeys. It was like you're parking the car, but instead of the car it was a donkey. It was so...
Like, were there any sticks coming out from the ground? Like, how was it?
Like, there was a wooden stick that was put into place there. Many were there, I think, when I remember right. And then a few people came and with the donkeys and tied them there, and then go to the shop and come back. It was crazy, and there were a few cars though, like...
A few cars. Motors, bicycles.
I think I didn't saw, but in the center of the city I saw some. But most of the brands from the cars were Mercedes. Like there were less other brands, most of these one. So after that, like we went to the city inside the center, and we noticed that the road is in really bad shape. Like their manhole covers were missing.
What are missing?
The manhole covers, the round things on the ground. They were missing.
What are those?
Like when the rain comes, I think it goes down.
Canalization.
Yeah, okay. And they were like missing. I asked my mom why they're missing, and she said maybe because they stole it, to gain money from it. Like it's a poor country.
So there was a hole in the ground, but there was nothing to put on.
Yes.
Oh, I thought there was even nothing. There was no hole. Okay,
no, there is the hole, but there's no the cover. And we were like, my mother was like driving so carefully not to fall into, and it was really hard. But when we arrived, we also saw a train that is now in the museum in Germany. Like it's not used anymore in Germany, but it was still used there. I felt really like I went back to the old times. But there was thing like when we were on the road, there were places where they sell honey. It was really yummy. My mother brought honey from my friend, father, and he was like, "Oh, go there again." It was so good and yummy. So as we continued there, the center of the city, it felt really similar again to Turkey. Like the people talking and the restaurants. So yeah, it was like this. And then we went to the sea, I think, or like I don't remember really, but there was a man who had a beer on the leash. Like
he had what?
Beer. Like you say, take a photo with the beer, dance with him. And my mom forgot her phone at the hotel. Like we couldn't take any picture. And my brothers first didn't believe me there's a bear on the beach. While it's
bear.
Yeah, bear.
I thought you were saying beer. Like the drink. I thought you were saying beer.
No,
and I said, how can you dance with the beer? And I was questioning myself. Then I realized it's the animal. Okay.
Yeah, that was my brothers didn't believe me at first, and then they turned around and they really saw one. It was crazy because I never saw one so near to me. So we went back. We needed Yeah, in Albania there's a border again. We went to the border and we needed to go back to Macedonia. And it was not open at night, so we needed to go fast because we didn't have much more time. We went back, and after that we went to Bulgaria. We had a lot of fun in the trip. And in Bulgaria my mom drove on a yellow light. That's what she said. And there was a policeman, of course, who waved us out. And first we were scared, like how are we going to communicate? Can you speak English or can you not? And we were like, what should we do now? And then he started to speak English. It was not that good, but you still could understand each other. And he said like passports, and like we gave him, and he was really confused. He asked us, where is the address? Like in the passport, he looked for the address, and we were there. We have no address, and he would say, "No address," and like my mom, no, we have one, but not inside the passport. And then my mom and the police officer started to discuss about whether my mom drove on yellow light or red light. It was quite funny, and my mom won. Like the police officer said, "Okay, we say it was orange." It was quite funny. And then he even helped us with finding our hotel in Bulgaria, but he gave us a lecture for 15 minutes around don't do this again,
about the lights.
Light. And I asked my mom again. She said maybe it was red. Let's see how.
I don't understand. You said where's the address?
Yeah, in the passport. He looked for the address.
So they have the address in their passport.
They used to have, I think. I don't know. But he was really confused, where is it? And we continued, and there was a house where we played badminton when we arrived there. And there was a cat. I was really scared from animals, and the cat was always looking at the ball, and then she attacked it. And I was really scared and ran to the house. And when I ran to the house, there was a dog, and I was really scared of dogs, and I never went out for an hour or so. I was inside the house. I won't go out again. And then the days came really fast to an end. We had really much fun with my brothers, but it was so great. Then my brother needed to go back since the school would start, I think, in Germany. And then we brought them to the airport, and they flew back.
How old is your brother? What was your brother?
I don't really remember it since I don't really care about the age.
You were 8.
Around 8.
How can you not care about the age?
We have an age difference, I think, big. One of my oldest brother, not the oldest, but before the oldest, is right now 20 or between 25 something.
Between 20 or 25, you don't even know his age?
No, one is born in 1999. That's when I know. Since he was born in 99.
Yeah, it's easier for you to keep that in your mind. Which one is he?
He's before the oldest one, so the second oldest brother.
Then you just said he's the second oldest.
Yeah, I have total 4 brothers. One of the oldest wasn't with us. There was the other, so I call it second oldest.
Okay, I understand.
When I say 1, 2, 3, 4.
So he was 25 years. He is 25 years old right now.
Around 25 years, I think.
So the age gap between you and him is 9 years.
Yes.
Can you keep that in your mind for your whole life?
In mind.
This is a big problem.
Okay.
Okay.
So
go home. Ask them. Call them. Wherever they are. Ask them what their age is.
Okay.
It's not normal not to know.
They even forget my birthday, so I think
it's not about the birthday.
He doesn't remember how old I am, so I didn't really. It is not really important to each other, the age and saying the birthday.
Didn't you ever have fights about who's bigger?
Yes, we did. My oldest brother is not as big as my second oldest brother. They fought about it.
Normal.
Yeah. And now he's still bigger than the other one. He's one.
You should be still bigger than.
Yeah, but he thought maybe if I drink more milk, I'll grow bigger.
Oh, but it doesn't work like that. I used to drink a liter of milk every day. I wouldn't grow taller.
When I was in middle school, I think I was one of the highest, and now I'm not the highest anymore.
Okay. So continue your journey.
So it already come to an end. I think my brothers went to Germany back, and we went back to Turkey. What
was the favorite place? You went to Greece, Albania, Makedonia, Bulgaria. Which one was the best?
I think the best one was in Macedonia, since it brought me back to the history and such things. it felt really crazy sometimes because I never imagined I will see a bear on the beach.
So the bear
Yeah.
is the best part of that story.
Yeah, well, I can really remember it really well after all those years of it. That was
I
great.
see. Thank you for coming to our podcast today and sharing your experiences.
Thank you for inviting me as well.
Well, that's another ending of another Yaşam Tasarım Experience episode. Until next week, peace out.